you got whatever it is in your hand that you can see your Bible on, just do me a huge favor. Just lift it as high as you see yourself going. Lift it as high as you see yourself going. And say, this is my Bible. This is my sword. This is my shield. And I'm going to follow it. Not some of the days, but all of the days of my life. If you can, just go to the book of Matthew chapter 14. Matthew chapter 14. Matthew chapter 14. Keep playing real soft. I love it. Y'all, we came with a worship experience. That's all it's about. When you got it, just shout, Pastor, I got it. And if you're still looking, say, hold on, preacher. Amen. Matthew chapter 14. Amen. And it reads verse number 22. And it says, immediately Jesus made the disciples get into a boat and go on ahead of him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowd. After he dismissed them, he went up on the mountain by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone, and the boat was already considerable distance from land by the waves, because of the wind was against it. Number 25 said, shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. Is that a ghost? They said, and cried in fear. 27 said, but Jesus immediately said to them, take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid. 28 says, Lord, if this is you, Peter replied, tell me to come to you on the water. And 29 says, come, he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came towards Jesus. 30 says, but when he saw the wind, he was afraid and began to sink and cried out, Lord, save me. 31 says, immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. You of little faith, he said, why did you doubt? And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were on the boat worshiped him, saying, truly, you are the Son of God. Truly, you are the Son of God. Y'all look to your neighbor. I need y'all to scream this thing as loud as y'all hear it. It's a neighbor. Oh, neighbor. Oh. Today's topic is I bet you won't. That neighbor didn't even understand. Look to the other neighbor, the one who didn't come with you, and say, neighbor, I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Y'all be seated all over this place. Be seated. Be seated all over this place. I bet you won't. Y'all put y'all hands together for our praise team that came. It came with the worship. That's it. They came with the worship and they came ready. I'm jumping dead into it, y'all. Have you ever found yourself in a questionable position where you and your friends were together and it was always a game that we used to play as kids and with our friends as we grew up, and it was truth or dare. And it seemed like every time you said truth, they didn't want to say nothing that would offend you, so they kept it all a secret. Here it is, y'all, but I'm about to mess y'all up. But it seemed like when you said dare, your friends would always want you to do something that you know you shouldn't be doing. Somebody shout, I need some new friends. They always put you in uncompromisable positions. where it appeared that every time they dared me to do it, I always found myself, Brother Ron, in a position where I was going to be either a boy that I thought was a man, or a coward hiding like a boy. Y'all, I'm about to preach this thing how I feel it, and we're going to ride up out of here. Because there's a lot of people right now that's stuck in the game of truth or dare.
Yes, it is.
Where their truth stays hidden and their dares go unforgiven. Why do you say that, Pastor? Because there's a lot of us right now that try to hide behind this thing called life. And make no mistakes, everything you hide behind in your life eventually will turn into a dare. What are you saying, Pastor? How does it all correlate with one another? Because here it is, First Lady, your truth sometimes end up putting you in a position where you got to dare to do something differently. Pastor, what are you saying to us in this place? Your truth sometimes puts you in a position where you got to dare do something that you never thought you will have to do. Here it is. Your truth is you was in a relationship that you know you shouldn't have been in. But because it felt good to be in it, you stayed right there. The dare is I dare you to get out of it because you know it's no good for you. There we go. I bet you won't. Here it is. Because there's a lot of us are so afraid of the bet. Watch this. Because they say, if they bet I won't do it, and I end up doing it, Sister Victoria, I ain't gonna get to my promise. But I want y'all to understand something. I'm a daring preacher. I dare you to give God praise when you're going through something. I dare you to give God glory when it don't feel right. I dare you to give God your best when everything is going good for you. I dare you to open up your mouth in the midst of your turmoil and your trials. I dare you. I dare you. Because here it is. A lot of folk don't know how to praise God when everything going bad. Watch this. I'm about to mess y'all up. Let's rephrase it. Rewind, play. A lot of people don't know how to praise God when everything is going good for them. Because as long as it's going good, they try to hide and hibernate in the fame of where they are. Just like a bear. Y'all understand how a bear does? When he gets to a certain point, he goes into hibernation. Don't touch him, don't look at him, don't even try to walk towards him. Because God, I feel like the Hulk in here. You will not like me when I get angry. If you ever found yourself in a position where you had to be a daring person, how would you have to respond to it? So you try to hide behind the glory of your now, Pastor Mike. They hide behind the glory of their now, so they don't have to worry about, here it is, y'all, they don't have to worry about praising God because it's all good. But ain't it something how everybody gets saved once everything goes wrong? Ain't it something how everybody got Jesus on down in their heart when everything breaks loose in their life? Ain't it funny how everybody knows how to lift their hands and cry out to God when all hell is broken loose? Where was this at when you weren't going through nothing? Down here it is. That's why, my God, I hear you. That's why oftentimes y'all not gonna see me with my hands down or my head down, because there ain't nothing down there. I know for a fact that if I look to the hills from which cometh my help, everything I got, everything that I'm going through has no choice but to cease. Throughout the week, those who talk to me throughout the week, y'all know, here it is. I'm quick to break out into a sermon right there on the phone. We ain't got to even be talking about that. The Lord will drop it in my spirit. And then the next thing you know, I'm telling you about what God had to just say to me. Because I ain't one of those that's going to sugarcoat it. I ain't no preacher just on Sunday. I'm a preacher on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You may make me mad and I might preach to you. You may save your life.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to be funny with folk.
Yeah.
And the only time I got God is on Sunday when I get up here to preach.
Wow.
I ain't got time to play with folk, and the only reason I lift my hands is when y'all see me here on Sunday morning. I ain't even got to be going through nothing. I done been in a position, Pastor Mike, where I have been driving down the road and I had to pull over and just give God praise, because if he didn't, if you didn't understand what I had to survive just to get in this front seat of this car, if you don't understand what I had to survive just to be able to walk, talk, and look at you, if you don't understand what I had to survive. So, what happened? Here it is. Jesus he left them and told them, y'all go ahead of me. I'll catch up with you later. Y'all, it takes a different kind of believer to leave the person that put me in position and he tell me to go by myself. Sister Aisha, it's a different feeling when God trusts you enough to send you into a place where you're not familiar with by yourself.
Wow.
I don't know who I'm about to help in here. You find yourself getting in a position, here it is, y'all, where God sends you on your way and he don't even come with you. I don't know who this is for, because there's a lot of people that God has to be able to trust to let you start maneuvering on your own. Here is the issue, y'all. It ain't that Jesus trusted the disciples to do it by themselves. He knew that he had to show them something that would make them believe again. Pastor, what are you saying? They already believed in him. They were his disciples. They walked with him. I want y'all to understand that just because they walked with him don't always mean they have the same faith throughout the whole walk. Here it is. I know that they witnessed him turn water into wine. I know that they witnessed him turn one fish into multiple fish. I know that they witnessed him turn bread into multiple. I know that they witnessed him heal the sick, lay hands on the dead. They witnessed him do a lot. But somewhere along the walk, even they got tired. I don't know who I'm helping in church today, because there's a lot of us even right now that are in a place, God, I hear you, where you've gotten tired along the way. See, ain't nobody gonna, I ain't coming to be funny with nobody or act like everything is peachy perfect and everything is all peaches and cream. Because there's sometimes along this walk where I get tired. There's sometimes along this walk where sometimes I want to sit down. There's sometimes along this walk where sometimes I want to do something a little ratchet. Y'all mind if I be 100 with you? There's sometimes in this walk where somebody may get on my nerves and I may say something I ain't got no business saying. There's sometimes along this walk when I put my sheet come out, I decide I need to put it down so I can make sure I find me. A lot of people don't know how to be real. So what ends up happening, Malcolm, what ends up happening is they be trying to front with God. So they walking with him. They walking with him in misery. Waiting for the next miracle for them to get rejuvenated. Show me that you are you. It's right here. He says after he dismissed them, he went up to the mountains by himself to pray. Y'all, if you're taking notes, if you're watching on TV, if you're watching on live, I got this note for you. Here it is. You can't articulate what God never put on you.
Wow. That's heavy. Come on.
You can't articulate what God never put on you. Pastor, what does that have to do with the text? Because watch this. He dismissed them.
Yeah. Break it down.
Sister Aisha, he dismissed them. Have you ever been in a position where somebody dismissed you?
Yeah.
I don't need you around me right now.
Right.
We can't go together where I'm getting ready to go.
Yeah.
I need you to stay right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give y'all a head start. Go ahead and start the race without me. Help me preach it, because I'll catch up with y'all on the other side. Matter of fact, I'll let you get a head start. And I promise by the time you see me again, I'll be farther than you were. Y'all did not catch none of that. He went to the mountain to pray. Number 23 says after he dismissed him, he went up to the mountainside by himself and prayed. Later that night, he was there alone. And the boat was already too far gone. Y'all know about the mess y'all up. Come on. Sister Michelle, the boat was so far away that there was no way he was going to ever get the ride to catch her. So here it is. He says, watch this. He said, buffeted by the wave because the wind was against them. They were going against the wind. The boat was already too far. He couldn't even see the boat no more. But shortly before dawn, oh my God, Jesus went out to them. Wait 1 second. First lady, you mean to tell me that they left Jesus behind, but Jesus caught up with them when they had transportation? If you don't know how God operates, He allows you to get so far gone. God, I'm getting ready to preach this thing. He allowed you to get so far ahead. And just before He knows you getting ready to lose your mind. God, I feel like preaching. Just before He knows you getting ready to throw in the towel. Just before He knows you can't go any farther. He looks at you from a distance. Because now, here it is, pastors, here it is, musicians, here it is, church. Now, He's seeing you from afar.
Yeah.
Come on. Pastor Mike. Here it is. Now He's seeing you from afar. What does that mean? What are you saying, Pastor? You thought that you were traveling by yourself.
Come on. That's good. Come on.
You really thought that you were trying to fight this battle on your own.
Yeah.
You really felt like there was nobody out there looking out for you.
Yeah.
But the whole time, Jesus was just sitting up front of you, trying to see if you had enough faith just to understand what's the next move for your life is. I want you to understand something for all the people that's watching and got nosy and all up in my business. I want you to understand that what God is getting ready to do for my life, it wasn't even your business what He was getting ready to do. But since you wanted to know, let me go ahead and let you in on a little secret. It was a point in my life where I've had some good days. It was a point in my life where I've had some hills to climb. It was a point in my life that when I looked around and I began to think things over, I realized something, y'all. All of my good days, they outweigh all of my bad days. And in the midst of everything I was going through, since you really wanted to know, I ain't got time to complain. Because God saw me right where I was. And when He saw me get ready to fall, when He saw that I didn't have nothing left, when He saw that I couldn't see my way, when He saw that I should have gave up, church. I ain't got time to play house. Because in this season of my life, the only thing I want is to get to my destiny. And the way to get to my destiny, I gotta be willing. I gotta be willing to do my praise. I gotta be willing to open my mouth. I gotta be willing to open up my lips. And you got to know it. Because if it wasn't for his mercy, if it wasn't for his grace, I don't know about you, but let me just talk about me. If it wasn't for his mercy, I'd be beat down a long time. If it wasn't for his grace, I would have died in my pain. If it wasn't for his mercy, I wouldn't be able to walk right. If it wasn't for his grace, I wouldn't be able to live right. But it's something about God's grace. I mean, it's something about God's grace that saw me right where I was. And he looked right up on me. And he said, don't you be afraid. He said, don't you be afraid. He said, don't you be afraid. I want you to do something for me. Just get out of the boat. He said, I just need you to just get out of the boat. And when you get out the boat, I dare you to just trust me and begin to walk on water. I know it don't seem real. I know it seems impossible. But as long as you keep your hollering, as long as you keep walking with me, as long as you keep talking with me, the things that look impossible, I'm going to make possible. The things that look like it can't happen, I'm going to make happen. The things that look like it ain't got promise, I'm going to give it promise. The things that look like it can't, I'm getting ready to turn it around. Yeah, yes you will. Yeah, yes you will. Yeah, yes you will. Now we get something. I want to know somebody now. I'll say yes. Yes, Lord, yes. To your will and to your way. I'll say yes. Yes, Lord, yes. I will trust you. I will faith. With your spirit. I said, with your spirit. When your spirit speaks to me. And with my hope. I got nothing. I will pray. And my answer will be yes. Lord, Lord, yes. It didn't even stop there. God, look and say it like that. We have to leave us. We may fall down, but we can get back up again. We may fall down, but we get back up again. So the same, God said, it's just a sinner that fell down and he stayed there. Pastor, you better preach it to me. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go down now. Because when Peter locked down out of the boat, he began to walk on water. But because of everything around him, he began to go under. And I'm about to tell you about Jesus. And I'm about to preach us out of him. One thing about Jesus, even though he saw him sin, he didn't ask no questions. He didn't ask no answer. He didn't even look for a sign. He reached down his hand and he grabbed him where he was. I feel like preaching now because God says that in this season, that even when you fall down, I'll be a helping hand. That in this season, even when you can't get back up again, I'll reach down and grab you right where you are. I don't know about you, but have you ever found yourself in a position where you didn't know where you could go out just like that? And God said, run where you were. I'm getting ready to bring you back to me. Run where you are. I'm getting ready to make those miracles happen. Run where you are. I'm getting ready to make you believe again. Run where you are. I'm getting ready to put you in a position where you ain't got a struggle no more. Where you ain't got a hope for it no more. Run where you are. I'm getting ready to open up the door for you. So you'll be able to walk through it with the grace and mercy